Hey there, Justin Christensen here, the co-founder and president of Conversion Fanatics, and today I wanted to talk to you about how to double your e-commerce conversion rates with conversion rate optimization. Now, a lot of people, when they hear the term conversion rate optimization, immediately think split testing. Well, there's a lot more to it than just simply split testing a bunch of random ideas, and really, split testing is really just the vehicle as part of the conversion rate optimization process that we use to prove or disprove any of our assumptions. So I wanted to shed some light on what goes into more of the conversion rate optimization process that will help you effectively double and grow your conversion rates and help you scale more effectively and help you increase results and have long-term lasting growth really exponentially. So the first thing that I want to touch on is look at your data. So you have analytics installed, most likely. I'm guessing, majority of the companies or sites out there have some form of analytics installed, whether that be Google Analytics or some other form. But that data points us in the direction that we want to go. It paints a picture that we have about our data and what our visitors are really telling us, in terms of how they're interacting with the pages, how many pages per session they're viewing, what the bounce rate is, what the conversion rate is on different landing pages that they might land on, as opposed to other pages. We have time on site, we have, all of these other metrics, like demographic and new versus returning and mobile and desktop. All of that information paints a picture, and that's really just the quantitative side or the hard data. And we really want to look for trends in that data. Where are the drop-off points? Are people viewing the product, and are they actually adding the product to cart, or are they moving on, or where in that process are they falling off? And we really want to paint a picture and look at all of that data. Then we want to move on, and we want to take all of that data and we want to ask the question why. So we really want to develop a test hypothesis, which is really just a bold, specific prediction as to why we think a certain element is the case. So why do we have all of these elements? What is this data pointing to us, and why do we have the high bounce rate? Why do we have the big drop off from product view to add to cart? And we want to really just ask all of those questions why and come up with every reason why that could actually be the case. Then we want to back it up with some qualitative data, such as polling or surveys. Survey your existing customer base, or put an exit poll on the site and asking them why they're going to leave the site. We really want to understand what's going on from the actual mouths of the visitors. We don't want to just take the hard data as fact when we can ask the visitors, and sometimes they'll tell us more about what it is that we're doing wrong or where the bottlenecks and the friction points are on the site than we ever could from the actual hard data. So once we have all of that information, we've got all of our questions as to why we think those certain elements are the case, then we want to come up with the list of tests. And we actually want to test every single one of those ideas. Does moving the call to action button above the fold help? Does shrinking the size of the images? Does going from 4-column to 3-column increase conversion? Does adding more social proof? Does adding social icons? Does removing the social share icons? Does changing the titles, the headlines, the images, the layout, the mouse over zoom, the descriptions of the product, the pricing, all of those elements, we want to figure out why that is the case. And then we want to come up with all of the reasons why to test. Then we want to test, then we want to learn from that data and analyze it again. Then we want to test again. So it sounds like a kind of a complex process, but it's really just understanding the data, asking the right questions, and then testing every possible reason why this could particularly be the case. Then we just want to wash, rinse, and repeat all of that process. So if you want to double your e-commerce conversion rates, I highly encourage you to lean on conversion rate optimization if done effectively. And again, it's more than just testing some random ideas. It's really just understanding your data, asking the right questions to your audience, asking the right questions on the data, then testing and testing again. So hopefully this answers some of your questions around how to increase your e-commerce results and shed some light on the importance of the conversion rate optimization process. Again, this is Justin Christensen. If you like this video or feel somebody else could benefit from it, be sure to give us a like, be sure to give us a share. Leave us a comment, let us know what you think, and we'll talk to you again on another video. Thanks.